This week's insight comes courtesy of the founder of the X Prize Foundation, Peter Diamandis. I had an opportunity to hear Peter recently when we were both speaking at the Nantucket Project, and I was taken aback by the unusual model of philanthropy they're using to stimulate innovation and prevail over the world's most daunting challenges. For those of you not familiar with the X Prize, they're the group which offered a $10 million prize for the first non-governmental organization that successfully launched a reusable manned spacecraft into suborbital flight. The prize was won in 2004 by Burt Rutan, who subsequently licensed the technology to Sir Richard Branson, who later formed Virgin Galactic. It's estimated that teams all around the world invested well over $100 million trying to win the $10 million prize money. But this isn't the first time a substantial prize has stimulated progress. Today's X Prize is, to a large extent, inspired by the $25,000 Orteig Prize, which actually inspired American hero Charles Lindbergh to make the first nonstop flight between New York and Paris in 1927. The prize money, which was a large amount during that time, attracted many experienced contenders. In fact, Lindbergh was neither the best known or the most experienced of those who are pursuing the lucrative bounty. Based on the success of the Orteig Prize in the 1920s, Peter Diamandis convinced entrepreneurs Anousheh and Amir Asari to put up the first $10 million prize for a private manned space flight. And from here, prizes have expanded to include teams that successfully reversed the aging of mice, a prize for sequencing 100 human genomes in less than 10 days, and more recently, the Oil Cleanup X Challenge Prize, initiated by philanthropist Wendy Schmidt, which will reward technology which is most successful at cleaning up surface oil resulting from ocean platform tanker and other leaks. Qualcomm has offered a $10 million prize for a mobile device that will diagnose patients better than physicians, and Bill and Melinda Gates are stepping forward with a prize for the early detection of tuberculosis. Virtually any innovation which will benefit humanity is up for a lucrative X Prize. In this way, the X Prize Foundation is incentivizing teams of scientists all around the world to strive for the greater good. But the best news of all is that these teams will invest more than 10 times the prize money to solve one of humankind's most challenging problems. From this standpoint, the X Prize represents an entirely new model for philanthropy based on a similar model used by venture capitalists. When problems are complex, it makes no sense to bet on only one horse, as our government recently discovered with their investment in Solyndra. It makes infinitely more sense to bet on many solutions at the same time and then reward the solution which succeeds. And in this way, the X Prize Foundation has not only incentivized teams everywhere to work for the public good, but they have found a way to turn high failure rates into a successful venture. Wow. Talk about putting a new spin on a jobs program. And that's our insight for the week.